Hey guys, it's Africa Hot Fist here again, and today I'm going to be showing you my big fat butlins collection. So you guys probably know I go to butlins not every summer, but the past 2 summers I've been to butlins, and ever since we booked the first holiday to butlins, I sort of had a general obsession with butlins history. And what I'm going to be showing you today is going to be sort of explaining how obsessed I actually am of butlins. Okay. So, it's my butlins box. So I'm going to show you the items in a second. A mountain of butlins based books and a satchel. Covered in pin badges, and there's pin badges inside as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with the books. So the first book I've got is called Wish You Were Here. Basically, this book contains encounters of 4 women who had either husbands who went to butlins, or they worked at butlins once in their life. And it is a very interesting read. If you like knowing things about people's life in the past and things, I would highly recommend this book because it's absolutely excellent. So other book I've got is Never Mind the Redcoats. This book is not really anything really that much to do with butlins. I know redcoats are to do with butlins and things in the background, you know. Chalet line and some pin badges and some logos at the back. But this book is a bit rude, but it's actually pretty funny as well. It's got a good storyline, but most the storyline is fake, even though the person who wrote the book was an ex-redcoat. This is an illustrated history of butlins book. It's basically got lots of pictures inside and general information on all sorts. It's pretty interesting, a very interesting read again. But this book here is my absolute favourite. I call this my encyclopedia of butlins stuff. It's got it's called The Nation's Highest Butlins and the Story of the British Seaside. And this lady here, a bit of a fact for you, she is actually related to Billy Butlins because she is actually one of his daughters. And there's Jackie Butlin. There's a family picture over there. But yeah, this one's got more pictures. It tells you what they are. They've got pictures of posters and everything. It's actually pretty interesting. But I'm going to quickly flick to my favourite page. This is my favourite page of the book. It basically shows you every single picture of the types of redcoats from start. So that's the first redcoat uniform, which has actually been worn in 2016, 2017, and possibly this year as well. But that's the first redcoat, and that's one of the recent ones, and it has all the way through. Some pin badges. And I really want one of these at some point when I can find one. But yeah, that's the encyclopedia of butlins. And the other books as well. Next thing I'm going to be showing you is what I call the Chamber of Histories. Okay. So, you've probably seen these if you've watched one of my butlins hauls. You've probably seen all of these before. Basically, reconstructions of old pin badges for the 80th anniversary. You've got are taken from a slot machine. And I've been wanting one of these for ages. It's one of these talk proper English. Deposit, there we go. Paid. And basically that will show when you're on holiday if you paid for your chalet or not. Or if you paid the deposit. Or you can have other ones like 1.5 quarter paid and all sorts. Probably seen this in a previous vlog as well. It's basically a biscuit tin. Because we brought some biscuits on holiday. And they were absolutely delicious. We got one tankard. This is from 1936. And another tankard I actually got for Christmas. Very pretty. This one's like my favourite one. But yeah, there's the tankards. What else have we got in here? We've got this, okay. The logo creeps me out a bit, but that don't really matter because it's an element of history here. So I'll open it up one-handedly. Basically, this is an old key holder, which you could probably go buy in a gift shop in the 70s. An extremely old book. This is the reason why I don't have it around these books, because this is vintage. This is from the I think it says it's from the here we go. 1960. We've got, yeah, again, if you saw some old previous vlogs, got the postcards again. The stuff's going everywhere. This is how much I collect, guys. So like I printed off old college work for English. Yeah. Don't know why I kept that, because it's a copy from the internet. But here is when we go and get interesting, okay? This is an entertainment programme from can I speak Welsh? Pwllheli. Or Pwllheli. However you pronounce it, guys, let me know in the comments. So make sure, if you want to say it correctly for me, just put it down in the comments below, and make sure you put dashes so I can learn how to pronounce it properly. But yeah, this is an old entertainments programme, which is actually pretty cool. I really like this one. And this is from the 60s. I mean, all these cigarette adverts, because smoking was also popular back then. Not so much at the moment, as I now have an apprenticeship at a doctor's surgery. So I know smoking's not quite so good for you, but I've never smoked in my life. So I think I already know the side effects of smoking. Tannoy advert. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting read as well. When I'm bored, I would just sit down, open my collection and browse on my stuff. And I thought I might as well share it with you today. Oh, this is a brochure. From, I think, the 60s again. Maybe around the end of the 60s. Sorry I'm flicking through this really fast, guys, but I want to have my video at a certain time today. And that's it, really. But at the back, there's some information about every single camp here. Now in here, this butlins bag is items from my past 2 holidays to butlins. I'm not going to get everything out though. But this is from a recent one from 2017. And one from my previous holiday in 2016. And as you probably know, got Stephen Mulhern merch and a spa brochure. Look at all this stuff. But the last thing I'm going to be showing you is this bag, okay? This bag is a Premium Club bag, as you can see. And it's got Premium member pin badges all over it. And this is where I note all my pin badges.